fans loved it, except the hardcore people who saw it originally in Japanese and thought that I sucked as Kamina. But to each their own. To be fair, you know, when you hear something first in one language and then you hear it in the second language, you're going to be biased by what you hear. And once in a while, the rare thing will come out where it's like, oh, it really is better overall. Like, you know, Cowboy Bebop is kind of universally regarded as a superior version of the show, even by the Japanese creator. But I'm not a part of that. So I would have loved to have been a part of Cowboy Bebop, but I didn't live in LA by then. But Gurren Lagann, I mean, the thing that worked out about that is everyone who watched it in English first thought I did great. So I'm like, okay, woo! But in the end, all the haters, it's like, the check cleared. You can sit here all day and whine about how I was terrible, but you know what? I did the job. I did it as I was directed to do. So when you guys hear a bad performance, don't really take it out on the actor, okay? Because we're directed to sound a certain way. The 4Kids people, don't hate on them. They're not the actors are not the ones that made the call to censor everything on Yu-Gi-Oh!, One Piece, and all that stuff. They're just doing their jobs. And if they didn't do their job, then they'd hire someone else to do the job. So just make sure the anchor's going in the right direction. But the 4Kids people made that decision because the Japanese wanted to get it on TV and reach as big an audience as possible. Who's your biggest audience? Children. How do you get it on TV? Edits. So they approved of all those edits that all the fans hate. It's their show. They can do what they want with it. Back of the room. Are you stretching?
Oh, no, I was, but yeah, thank you.
Stretching feels great, doesn't it?
What voice actor got you to do the job that which voice actor inspired you the most?
Oh, Mel Blanc. Like I said, I watched Looney Tunes, and Mel Blanc was the one that voiced all those characters. Bugs Bunny's my favorite character of all time. And yeah, but ones that inspire me now are still, you know, Steve Bloom, because, you know, he's just awesome. He's an awesome person, not just a great talent. Awesome person. Billy West, Rob Paulson, Maurice LaMarche, all these cartoon peeps. But I work with a lot of super talented folks like Troy Baker and Laura Bailey, Travis Willingham, folks that moved from Texas over to LA, and they're like on fire. We're all super envious. Like Travis, Laura, and Troy are now on the Avengers Assemble. They're all Avengers on the new Disney XD cartoon. I'm like, why couldn't I be in there? Oh well. I try out every now and then. I try out for things. At least I'm given that opportunity. That's why I stay realistic about it. It's like, I'm reading for this great show, and I would not have the chance to if I were anywhere else. So at least I'm being heard. So maybe it'll pay off one day. Yeah. What's that? Ruronicon?
Yeah.
What about it?
I signed an autograph for you.
I signed an autograph for you? Okay, well cool. Welcome. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Anybody else seen your Ruronicon 2 years ago? Awesome, okay. Rockin'. Did you go to the Rocky Horror thing they had?
Woo! Rocky Horror!
It's pretty trippy. Yes, sir? What's going on in Kai? Well, we're waiting to find out if we'll get to do the Boo Saga, which is, you know, coming out in Japanese for like the rest of the world, so we would assume. But here's the thing, Kai hasn't sold very well. And because a lot of the fans, I've heard, just prefer the original, which is ironic because all the complaints of the original are addressed in Kai. It's like, okay, you got tired of taking 75 episodes to change a light bulb? We'll do it in 3. And it's like, well, I still like the original better, like, because I missed the filler. It's like, you can't win for losing. So, yeah. Yes.
My question was, do you have any like funny stories that you're with your Dragon Ball Z castmates?
Well, here's the thing. We record solo when we record anime and video games. We only get to record as a cast on cartoons, so you'd have to just hear individual stories from individual actors about funny things, but, you know, some people leave gas bombs in there. Or other or other bombs. So they'll record a take of their line that's not scripted just to make the actor who comes in next and record their line for the scene and just throw them off and make them laugh. That's there's hours of outtakes that sit on the hard drives of these studios that could totally end careers. But well, what can you do? What's that? How much? 3 minutes. 3 minutes, we're gonna get to more questions. Lightning round, let's go over here. Yes, sir.
Do you remember any lines that you spoke and you're really confused about right after saying?
Sure. Yeah, see, we don't get our scripts ahead of time. We don't see the footage ahead of time. We're literally a blank slate when we go to our session. We preview each line in Japanese once, look at the footage, hear it in Japanese, and then we record the English version. And then we go to the next line. So we have to be good cold readers. We have to be able to, and then perform it as if it's coming from our soul. So yeah, I mean, there's lines, there's plot lines, everything that makes me go, and my go-to phrase now for things that just blow your mind because it's in anime, it just says, "Oh, Japan." Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Yes, sir.
What was your favorite moment in all of Gurren Lagann?
Favorite moment in all of Gurren Lagann? I haven't got to the end yet. I'm on episode 14, believe it or not. I haven't seen the whole show yet. I'm told that there's this moment that I want to see really badly where apparently galaxies are hurled like shurikens. That sounds awesome. That sounds like something that should happen in Pacific Rim. It's like, I'm gonna stop the kaiju. Yeah. Who else?
How's your family react whenever they watch the animes with you? And when they're watching, do you ever throw in like extra sound effects?
I throw in my own live action dub. No, my parents don't watch anime. I can get my dad to watch about 10 seconds of DBZ and he goes, "That's nice, son."
Yeah.
They're very proud. They're very happy that I'm doing what I love, but no, it's not for them. And they're not gamers, so they don't play any of the stuff I'm in. Yeah.
What was your favorite scene to do in Gurren Lagann?
Favorite scene, God. Thing where he's like, episode 6, I was like, "Gimme, come over here and poke me in the butt." That's pretty interesting. And that's a scene that makes you go, "Oh, Japan." Yes?
What was it like working with writers compared to all the other?
Well, when you work with a video game company, you basically have the writer or producer come in and sit in on the session with you. So, typical voice recording session is the engineer, the director, and you. You're separated by a plane of glass. But in a video game session, someone from Riot, in the case of League of Legends, was there. So they have their whole script from start to finish organized as an Excel spreadsheet, like a screenplay. All I see are my lines in order. I have no idea who I'm responding to or anything, so they have to explain the context before we record. We record lines 3 in a row. "It's coming this way. It's coming this way. It's coming this way." And then they pick A, B, or C. Like, I like take C. Okay, moving on, next. That's what we see. And it's like, if you're lucky, you'll get to see a picture of your character. It's like, what does Ezreal look like? Okay, and they put him up on the screen. Oh, okay. He looks like Meg Ryan. Do we have to wrap up? Okay, we have to wrap up. I'm sorry. Everyone else, if you come to the autographs in the dealer hall, that's where I'm going next. I will answer your questions there. So hopefully we'll see you all. I will sign for free. I have free postcards. And if you people want to buy 10, those are $5 each, but they're super limited. So hopefully we'll see you. Otherwise, thanks for coming. Enjoy your Omnicon.
Yeah!
Much love, guys. Much love.